Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today this video is about my 2023 planner lineup. I thought I'd come and show you what I will be using in 2023 just to keep myself grounded and organized as much as possible. So I thought I'd come and share that lineup with you. I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a walkthrough with some of these, not everything, and not a major walkthrough. It's kind of late in the season. I guess most people would have put this video up by now. But I've been doing some other things, and so I decided I would just come and put it up now before I start actually doing kind of like let's plan togethers or let's journal togethers. So anyway, if you want to see it, stay tuned and I will show you what I will be working with in 2023. Now, first up, for self-care. Now, I mentioned before that I put planners. I have a Amazon store where I do sell like planners and journals, and I put this on my Amazon store as a winter self-care planner. And the reason I broke it down by season, I guess, is because one, it would have been too big for a 365 day self-care planner, and two, because I do feel like most of our self-care is seasonal anyway. So when you think about like the products you use in the winter versus the summer, your skin needs, your hair needs, your nail needs are very different. So you probably use different products, or you use less products during the summer and more in the winter, that sort of thing. But even in terms of your mental and emotional health, the winter time is very different because the winter can be very taxing. Some people have seasonal affective disorder. Also, January is considered the most depressing month of the year. So yeah, what you do in the winter is going to be different from what you do in the summer anyway. So I figured it's a good idea to maybe break down your self-care routines by season as opposed to just having one big planner anyway. So anyway, this is on Amazon. I can link it in the box. I will link it in the box, although it's pretty late in the season, so you're probably not interested in a winter self-care planner right now, but you might want it for next year. Who knows? So I'm just gonna kind of thumb through it a little bit. So, I've included things like suggested self-care bucket list for the winter. And then there's an empty one, page where you can put in your own self-care bucket list. I also have pages, this first page is for any sort of medical checks that you have in the wintertime, the PCP, GYNs, dentists, specialist therapists, that sort of thing. You can't see it because I did not do a good job of recording this book, but it also has a section where you have questions that you want to ask. And then, of course, it has self-care for your skin, hair, and nails routines, and sections for you to write in the routine and write out your products that you plan on using. I included an oral health page, also a physical activity page. And I'm sorry for the video recording here. I don't know what I was doing when I was doing this, but anyway, and then of course there's a section for like winter seasonal produce. I'm trying to eat seasonally. I've been kind of reading up on the benefits of like kind of eating seasonally, so I'm trying to do more of that. And then of course there's a section where you put in your morning and evening self-care routines. There's a section where you can write out your own routine if you feel like something is missing from the book. And then after that, we have things like medication trackers, picture and fitness goals and exercise trackers. There's a sleep tracker. And then we get into like a monthly planning view. We also have some weekly views. And then there is also a daily self-care planner as well. And on this page is where you can put things like the 3 things you're grateful for, a small to-do list. You can track your water. You could even track your meals, a mood tracker. And again, you can't see it from here, but there's also kind of a section at the bottom where you can kind of check off the routines that you've done on a daily basis. So if you've done your skincare routine for that day, you can check it off. So anyway, that's my self-care planner for the winter. Now, this one is a fitness tracker and planner. I got this out of Staples because I waited to the very last minute to get my planners, and I kind of had to run around to different stores to get it. But I just so happened to be in Staples and saw this. It is specifically for fitness and health, I guess. So it's undated, and it has like the monthly view here. And then when you turn the pages, it's kind of like a weekly view, but it's a horizontal weekly view, which I really am not a big fan of horizontal planning. But you can kind of keep track of your water intake, and it does ask you each day, did you exercise? And you have to go in and say yes, no, so I think that's a good way to kind of keep yourself honest a little bit. So that's kind of why I liked it. I also liked it for another reason, and that's because it has a meal planning section. And initially, I really liked it until I started writing in it and realized that the meal planning section, the boxes are too small. So, but it does have a grocery list page right there, which I really do like. Also at the bottom, it asks what your favorite meals were for the week. So I like that part of it as well. I'm just not real good at it right now. I'm still working on it though. I still like it, but um, I'm still working at it. So anyway, and then the next page is about exercise. So at the top, it says like warm up, your focus, your motivation for the week, and then it has like a tracker for the week. The next page is like a reflection for the week, what you did wrong, or what barriers, that sort of thing. And then on the next page, it's just a habit tracker as well for if you want to start new habits and you want to just kind of keep track if you are actually performing those habits or not. And then it starts over for the next month. So yes, I'm trying to stick with this as well. All right, so this is my main planner this year, and this is the Erin Condren Life Planner. This is the first time I've ever had an Erin Condren. I plan on making this my main planner because I do like the spiral. I think the spiral will hold up better in my purse. So this will be the planner that I actually carry with me. So again, this is my first time using the Erin Condren. I actually found it in Target. I didn't even know Target sold Erin Condren. So when I came across it, I was like, I think I will try this for the first time. So I'm just giving you just a little view of what it looks like on the inside. The goals section there. It does have a page for notes, and then it starts the monthly view. It is a dated calendar, which I also really like. I don't like undated calendars really. And then there's another page for writing, page of notes. And then this kind of is where you can kind of plan out the month. It has like goals. And just, I guess you can brain dump on the bottom there. And then again, it is a vertical planner, which I really, really like. So that's what it looks like on the inside of the Erin Condren Life Planner that I will be carrying with me on a daily basis. So moving forward, now this is a happy planner. By the time I got around to getting a planner, Michael's was all out of the happy planners. I found this in Staples, which means I paid full price for it. I really like the cover, and I like that all of the dividers are floral prints. But I was so excited to find it in Staples that I didn't really look at it closely before I bought it. Because when I got it home, I realized it was a horizontal planner. Again, I'm not a big fan of the horizontal planner, but I decided to keep it because, again, I really do like the dividers and I think it's pretty. What I'm going to use this for, though, I'm currently looking for a job. I'm going to use this to kind of plan out my job search and keep contacts and also keep track of any kind of side hustles that I want to try. So that's what I'm going to do with that particular planner. Now, I finally got my hands on a happy planner. I After going to like three Michaels, I was able to find this one. Um, and I do love it. I love the color of it. I don't necessarily love the multicolored discs, but overall, I love the colors. I love that each of the dividers is specific to the month. It represents something in that month. So I really like that about it as well. Um, and it is a vertical planner. So I was happy. Also, I did buy the fitness insert for this, but I didn't show it in this video. Sorry. But yeah, I do have the fitness inserts in the back of the planner. So in case the other fitness planner that I purchased from Staples doesn't work out, I still have the fitness insert in this one. And I don't have a specific goal for this. I always buy two planners at the beginning of the year, just in case I really don't like the one that I wind up using first. So if I don't like the Erin Condren, this will be the second choice. And I'm just giving a little bit of a view of the inside of this planner. Like I said, I love the colors. Yeah, I'm a happy planner girl, really. I think I'm definitely a happy planner girl. And I'm a functional planner, so I like that the happy planner comes looking very pretty on its own. So I don't have to do anything to it. Okay, so moving along. Now, someone gifted this to me. This is a goals prompt planner or goals prompt journal. And in it, this is where I'm kind of keeping my New Year's resolutions and keeping track of my New Year's resolutions. So it has a section, as you can see there, it's a goals section, I guess like general goals that you would put in this section. And then it's almost like a workbook where you go through and you say, what are the barriers and how did things work out that week? Has a weekly section to make notes. It has a section here that's for new habits. And it's not just regular, and it also has another page for the relationship goals. So that's a relationship goals page. And again, it's just asking you questions, prompting you to kind of brain dump, I guess. And then there's a health goal. Again, there's some prompts for the health goals. The final two pages are basically a reflection page and a thoughts page for the previous week. And then it starts back over to the first page, which was just like the general goals. But yeah, I think I'm going to use this for my I'm using this for my New Year's resolutions. I couldn't get that out. Sorry. So anyway, then I just have this notebook, which is specific to my Etsy store. I did start an Etsy store, and I'm just using this notebook to kind of keep track of my inventory and pricing and that sort of thing. So that's what I'm using for this. And that just came out of Target. It's divided by like goals and plans and notes. But yes, I'm specifically using this for Etsy. Up next, this is what I will be journaling in this year. I love this notebook. I bought it from Barnes and Noble, and I went in December to buy more, but they were completely out of it. I used to use this before, probably at the end of the summer. And then I published my fall journal, and I've been using the fall journal. But I'm back to using this one, and I love this. As a book lover, I love this cover so much. And then my final notebook, which is also from Barnes and Noble, I love this cover as well. It's an 8.5 by 11 notebook though. It's just lined paper. I'm just using this as my big ideas notebook. So whenever I have a plan that I need to put in place, or I have an idea, this is where I'm going to put it. This is where I initially kind of charted out my Etsy store, and any sort of big ideas, this is where I'm putting that information. So yes, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I do plan on starting back with my Let's Journal Together and Let's Plan Together videos starting this week. So I'm planning on basically posting on Wednesdays and Sundays. So if you are interested in Let's Plan Togethers and Let's Journal Togethers, look for those videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could give it a thumbs up, I would really, really appreciate it, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot, y'all.